you see as you come back down to the surface? What do you see down there below you?
I see a beautiful tree. Beautiful flowers, like pink color.
Awesome. And as you come down, have you landed on the ground yet?
Yes, I am close to the tree.
Very good. I just want you to look down at your feet. Can you see your feet?
Yes.
Are you wearing any shoes or anything on your feet?
No shoes.
Oh, very good. And just look at your garments. What are you wearing?
Kind of white clothes on. I am a little girl.
Ah, you're a little girl. And does your body feel healthy?
Yes, I am very happy.
Ah, very good. Are you wearing any jewelry or any ornaments?
No.
Are you carrying anything?
No.
Oh, very good. And as you see the tree, just describe the tree.
I think in a garden, I see a river close to the tree.
Can you hear the water in the river?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. And look in the air. Are there any birds or anything flying or?
I can hear. And see the sky. Kind of wind.
Can you feel the wind?
Yes.
And I want you to slowly turn around and just look around and just describe everything you see and tell me if there's any buildings or any people or anything or any animals.
No.
There's no one there at all? And any birds or any animals or anything?
Some animals, yes.
Ah, very good. What type of animals do you see?
I see lamb.
Ah, you see a lamb. And what's the lamb doing?
It's just eating.
Is he grazing? He's eating grass?
Yes.
And how close to the lamb are you?
A couple feet from.
Now that lamb is a magical lamb and it can actually talk to you. Can you just ask the lamb to come over to you? Does the lamb come?
No, I'm just happy to look and feel the harmony of this place.
And did you call the lamb like I asked? It'll be okay. The lamb will come with no problem at all.
Yeah, she's close to me.
Ah, it's a she, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this may sound strange, but ask the lamb what is its name.
Mimosa.
Mimosa. Beautiful. How's it feel to speak to a lamb?
It's good.
Very good. And ask Mimosa, which way do you live?
Is it a farm or something?
Ah, very good. Well, let's move to where you live. Let's leave that scene and move forward to a very important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. We have now moved forward to an important day. What is happening? Where are you now?
Nowhere.
Are you still there with the lamb?
I see the scene, but I don't feel nothing.
Can you still feel the breeze?
Yes.
Okay. Well, and you still see the lamb as well?
Yes.
So just ask the lamb to walk with you. And I just want you, do you see any paths or any trails or look like somewhere where people walk at all the time? No paths at all, huh?
No.
So how about you and the lamb just walk over to the very edge of the water. Can you see the river still?
Yes.
Very good. And walk over to the water. Have you made it to the water yet?
Yes.
And I want you to just look over into the water and see if you can see your reflection. Can you see your face?
Yes.
Oh, very good. And what does your hair look like?
It's a long hair.
Beautiful.
Brown.
Brown hair?
Yes, long hair. I am a little girl.
Ah, beautiful. And what about your eyes? Can you see what color your eyes are?
Green.
Ah, beautiful. And is Mimosa still with you?
Yes.
Ask Mimosa, why is she there?
She's my friend.
Ah, she's your friend. Very good. And she has a message for you. Can you ask her what did she need to tell you?
She's there just to be with me, to make me feel good.
Ah, she's making you feel comfortable then?
Yes, harmony.
Oh, she's making you feel harmony.
Yes.
And how long have you been friends with Mimosa?
It's a long time.
Ah, very good. And is Mimosa, can she take you to where you live? Can you ask her to guide you to where you live? Just get a response. If she says yes or no. If she says yes, then let me know.
Yes.
Ah, very good. Now you and Mimosa are going to go really quickly, almost magically, and you're going to go to where you live, and you're going to be there in a count of 5, and 5, 4, 3, halfway there, 2, almost there, 1, standing in front of where you live. So where are you now?
I think in my grandma's house.
Are you still outside?
Yes.
And is Mimosa still standing there with you?
Yes.
Very good. And I want you to speak nice, loud, and clear, and just describe your grandma's house.
It's a rock house. It has stairs outside to go to the house.
Very good. And what does the roof look like?
It's a rock roof.
And how many floors is it?
It's 2 floors.
2 floors. Very good. And when you say a rock house, does it look like rocks or bricks?
They are rocks from the river.
Ah, beautiful. And look around and tell me what the yard looks like.
We have land.
Beautiful. And what is the land? Can you describe anything? Are there any fences or?
It's not fences. It's just trees around which mark the limitation of the yard. But we have a bunch of them.
Very good. And is there a walkway or a driveway or?
The cars, they cannot go there. We need to walk. But it's in the mountains. In the front of the houses, you walk. It's
Beautiful.
big.
Beautiful. And I want you to go ahead and walk up the steps and just describe the steps as you're walking up, what they're made of.
Rock as well.
Ah, beautiful. Okay. And what does the front door look like?
It's beautiful flowers in the left side of the door.
Are they carved in wood or actually real flowers?
They are real flowers.
Oh my, very good. And what does the door look like?
It's red. It's red door color.
Oh, very good. And if you look back, is Mimosa still standing there?
I feel her with me, yes.
Ah, very good. She'll probably stay with you the entire time, even if you can't see her. So I want you to go ahead and before you open the door, I just want you to look at the doorknob and tell me what it looks like.
It's a red color door. Around is rocks. Rock circle the door.
Beautiful.
In the side is the flowers. And the other side, you don't have nothing. Just the wall.
Oh, very good. And we're going to keep these images in our mind so we can draw them later. And I want you to go ahead inside of the house, please. Are you inside?
Yes.
Very good. Is there anyone in the home?
No.
No one you can see. And what does the front room, what does the first room look like?
It's a wall of wood.
A wall of wood.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like everything is made like a cabin inside, or?
Yes.
And is there any furniture or anything?
No.
So there's no furniture? Is there anything on the floor, any carpet or anything at all?
No.
And how big is the front room?
You don't have no front room. It has one door, a room. It's a kitchen in my left side with a big fireplace.
Beautiful. And what's the fireplace made of?
It's rock.
And is there a fire burning in it, or is there anything in the...
It's a little warm, yes. It's like the food is done over there.
Ah, so is there a pot hanging in there?
Close by, yes.
Ah, very good. And can you smell it? Take a deep breath.
Yes.
Ah, very good. Does it smell good?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to walk over and just look into and see what the food is, and tell me what you recognize.
They have soup.
Ah, soup. That means someone must be cooking it. I want you to go inside the house. I want you to go, and can you see, is there a stairwell that takes you to the second floor?
has no second floor. We are in the second floor.
Oh, very good. So you went up the steps to get to that area, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you say you think it's your grandmother's house. Can you call
Yeah.
up? Can you?
She's in the kitchen.
Ah, very good. And I want you to go on into the kitchen where she is. And can you see her?
Yes.
Does she smile at you?
Yes.
Very good. Go give her a big hug. What did she say to you?
What are you doing here?
And you tell her? So you just come to visit her, right?
Yeah.
And what's your grandmother's name? Ask her. She'll tell you. She'll tell you anything. She won't think it's strange that you ask either. Say her name again. Ascension. And what is she wearing?
She's all black.
She's wearing all black?
Yeah.
And all black what? Is she wearing a skirt or is she wearing... describe her clothes, please, not just the color. There you go.
A dress.
Okay.
And she's very quiet.
Very good. And what type of shoes does she have on, or what's on her feet?
They are black shoes with the long socks.
And what do the socks look like? Are they black as well?
Yes, she's all black.
She's wearing black. And what does her hair look like?
She had black hair.
Ah, so solid black hair and no gray in it at all?
No.
And you know she's your grandmother?
Yes, she is.
Very good. And ask her where's your grandfather?
He's dead.
He's
dead.
passed.
Yes.
Ah, very good. And where is your mom or your dad?
They are in the city.
Oh, they're in the city. So, can you ask her what day of the week it is? She'll tell you.
Saturday?
Oh, it's the weekend. So are you just there to stay with her for the weekend?
No, I am there to spend the holidays with her.
Ah, very good. And what holiday is it that you're...
This summer?
Oh, so you're there for the summer. Very good. And do you have a room there in the house?
Yes.
I'd like you to let your grandmother stay there for a moment, and I want you to go to your room. And as you're walking to your room, I want you to just describe everything you see as you go there.
I see a bed, an old bed in my left side.
You said the blankets are made of wood or wooden?
It's a old bed, metal.
Ah, very good. And anything else in the room?
Just a window.
Just a window. And is there a dresser or any clothing or anything there that belong to you? Anything where you hold your clothes or keep your clothes?
No.
And how tall would you say the walls are?
They are not very tall walls.
Very good. And and you're on the same floor as the kitchen and everything else?
Yes.
Describe the rest of the house for me. Are there any pictures on the wall or anything at all?
No, no pictures.
Very good. Well, let's go back to your grandma. She has some things that she needs to tell you. And you're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like magic. Are you in front of your grandma?
Yes.
Very good. And I want you to ask your grandmother, and she won't think it's strange, what is your name?
Raquel?
And say your name one more time, a little louder.
I am Raquel.
Very good. Are you German?
No.
Ah, Raquel. Very good. And ask your grandmother. She won't think it's strange. How old are you?
I have 7.
Very good. And ask her, what year is it? She'll answer anything. And she won't think it's strange.
This is my this lifetime.
Very good. When was the last time you've seen your gram?
Yes, I was 10.
Ah, very good. Do you remember going and visiting your grams in the summers?
Yes.
And is your gram still here today? Is she still alive today?
No.
Ah. And did you give her a big hug earlier?
Yes.
And how was that?
I miss her.
Ah,
I
very.
feel she miss me too.
Ah, that's why she's there. And ask her, does she have any messages for you?
She's with me.
She's always with you?
Yes.
Ask her, is she one of your guides?
Yes.
And what does she think about you living in the United States? She'll tell you everything.
I am here to learn.
Oh, very good. And does she know what you're doing right now? Is there any other messages that she may have for you while you're there and while you see her?
I feel so. I can be clear about it.
Well, let her talk to you. She'll talk to you. I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, here's my grandma, but I think you're thinking too much. Ask her any question, I promise you. She will tell you everything. Don't be afraid, and just listen to what she has to say. I know you think you're a little girl, but she really knows what's really going on, I promise you. Does she like that you're in the United States? How does she respond?
She wanted me to go to the mountains.
She'd like for you to go to the mountains in the United States.
It was better for me to go a place with the nature.
Oh, okay. And does she have any suggestions for you? I know she said the mountains, but the mountains in the United States, does she know which state would be best?
It says Colorado.
Oh, very good. So she suggests that you probably move to Colorado. And ask her everything you see, and tell me if there's any buildings or any people or anything or any animals.
No.
There's no one there at all? And any birds or any animals or anything?
Some animals, yes.
Ah, very good. What type of animals do you see?
Is it lamb?
Ah, you see a lamb. And what's the lamb doing?
It's just eating.
Oh, very good. And just look at your garments. What are you wearing?
Kind of white clothes on. I am a little girl.
Ah, you're a little girl. And does your body feel healthy?
Yes, I am very happy.
Ah, very good. Are you wearing any jewelry or any ornaments?
No.
Are you carrying anything?
No.
Oh, very good. And as you see the tree, just describe the tree.
I think in the garden, I see a river close to the tree.
Can you hear the water in the river?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. And look in the air. Are there any birds or anything flying or?
I can hear. Can you hear and see the sky? Kind of wind.
Can you feel the wind?
Yes.
And I want you to slowly turn around and just look around and just describe every grazing. He's eating grass.
Yes.
And how close to the lamb are you?
A couple feet from.
Now that lamb is a magical lamb and it can actually talk to you. Can you just ask the lamb to come over to you? Does the lamb come?
No, I'm just happy to look and feel the harmony of this place.
And did you call the lamb like I asked? You see as you come back down to the surface. What do you see down there below you?
I see a beautiful tree, beautiful flowers, like pink color.
Awesome. And as you come down, have you landed on the ground yet?
Yes, I am close to the tree.
Very good. I just want you to look down at your feet. Can you see your feet? Are you wearing any shoes or anything on your feet?
No shoes.